Was scrolling on TikTok the other day. Again, I be scrolling on TikTok a lot. But there's one, I guess, I don't want to say popular audio within the sports editing community, but it was Kimbo Slice talking about how his enemy is his enemy. And at first, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, that's a bar, bro. Like, that's legit, you know. But as I kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute. I don't think that's correct. Your enemy could be your enemy, but I feel like with a change of perspective, I feel like your enemy is trying to protect you. I feel like it feels like it's your enemy because it's fighting against all these habits, all these things you learn in survival mode, all of these things that you know you all of this armor you've had to put on, all these fronts, these smoke screens, and you learn to wear it just to function. You know, maybe it's not about your enemy being the enemy. Maybe it's your enemy being the protector, being that that last hope, that last ditch defender. You know, that is the last of you that remembers how it feels to be you. That is the last part of you that truly remembers how to feel. You know, that whisper of the soul just beneath all of the noise that you've accommodated to. And I feel as if we need to do a better job at listening to that person, that inner child. That inner me isn't fighting against you. Your inner you, that's the one that flinched when it felt abandonment. That's the one who cried the first time when it saw something wrong and it knew it wasn't love. The one who's been carrying your silence, pain, trauma, every single thing on its back. That's the one who has truly been through it all. That's the one who's waiting for you to embrace all of these triumphs, all of these tribulations, because when you change your perspective on them, you'll realize that they're just lessons. You realize that they are things that that is ready for you to learn from. There's things that just, ooze with teaching. You know, maybe it's not all about, oh, I'm hurting. Maybe it's about, oh, I'm learning. Your inner you, that's the one who's been, carrying your ache in silence, waiting for the day you stop calling him weak and start calling him whole. You cannot continue to run from this version of yourself forever. It's going to be growing, knocking on the door each and every moment it can, and it doesn't always show up in the way you want it to. That's because you've discarded the person in the way you felt comfortable with. You discarded that side of yourself in ways you thought fitted you. But now it's coming back and you're not ready for it because you thought that person was dead. No, it still resides within you and it's waiting for embrace. He's not against you, he's against the world that you've built to survive what hurt you. That's not betrayal, that's rescue. That's not being abandoned. That's just showing up when it matters. And I think we need to learn the difference of, what we need and what we want. The reason as to why I say it's rescue is because, comfort kills. And it feels violent because that's why. Comfort will kill you. Comfort is seductive to you, and change is something that demands death before resurrection. And, you could be right. Your inner you could be your enemy if you don't want change. Your inner you could be your enemy if you don't want to progress. Your inner you could be something that you hate because you're comfortable. He's trying to stop you from dying in a life that was never meant for you. Not for the real you, at least. The healed you, the free you at that. And maybe that's why it feels like war, because waking up from a survival script feels like sabotage at first. It feels like, what are you doing here? Like, I'm trying to live, but that life was not meant for you. But it's not, it's your soul stretching. It's your real self remembering that your inner voice isn't the enemy. It's the original blueprint. And I think we need to trust what we're building here. I think we need to trust exactly what we are constructing. By we, I mean your inner self, I'm still learning that as well, though. How to trust that person. Or how to trust who I'm going to be. You know, that's a lot of things people don't talk about. Trusting that there's just like this bridge that you feel when you're changing. It's this bridge of who you are and who you're going to be, and walking along that feels so scary because you don't know what holes, what challenges may come. But I think that's the whole point. I think that's the entire point. We're not meant to know. We're not meant to grow comfortable to the challenges. We're not supposed to look at it like a syllabus and go, okay, this is coming up, so let me study and be prepared. I think we learn as we go, and I think that's why many people are so afraid of getting comfortable. They don't want to learn anymore. You know, learning comes in many, many forms, but I think we need to embrace the fact that it all ends the same way. Yeah, it all ends the same way. Wow. And when we open ourselves up to every possibility, that's when life happens. We cannot stay in one place and want everything to come to us. We will have to go chase something, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to chase something. And it's along that chase where you start to realize your purpose. It's along that chase where you start to realize what's for you and what isn't. What's for you and what isn't. The things that will make life so enjoyable. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the walk. But thank you all for watching this video. I really do appreciate you all. Upload schedule been kind of whack. But now I'm gonna get to it. Stuff gonna clear up for me. But I really do appreciate each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Love every one of you, man. God bless.